I finished Outlast 1. Yeah, we gotta play Outlast 2 soon. You have grinded to become this big. You're a funny guy. Good to talk. Like, I said this many times before. It's always hard for me. Look, let's say I have a hypothetical to you. Tommy, how did you become successful on Twitch? A lot of people say, well, I worked my ass off, man. I worked so hard. But the honest to God truth is, no, it wasn't. But what I mean is not that it was easy and gifted to me. It's what I want to say is that building up my Twitch channel was very natural for me. Dude, I play games all day anyway. I'm a gamer. I don't want to go out. I go home, I play games, and I stream it. What changed my life? I just stream it now. It wasn't like I have to push myself for anything. Like, it wasn't that hard, you know? It's like, if you have fun on your job, you will never work for a day. But the grind was hard, grinding, never giving up. We made 100 euros for 1 year, a month, you know? And being like, let's quit this, let's go back to university. That was hard, you know? Before you stream, would you talk to your monitor? Dude, thank you very much, Puma. Dude, I thought about something. This is weird. This is gonna be a bit narcissistic because I'm kind of talking about myself here now and how great I am. Whenever you look, I was just watching the Joe Rogan podcast with Kevin Hart. Whenever you look at the biography of big entertainers like comedians and Saturday Night Live people or comedy actors, whenever you look at their curriculum vitae, they always say the same. When I was a kid, I always looked for attention. I wanted to be the funny guy, so everybody gives me attention. I made jokes all the time, blah, blah. And that was the same with me. I just remembered this other day that I was always trying to entertain everyone, even when I was like 6 years old. So this is all very natural to me. So maybe when you say luck is involved, maybe you're right. Like, genetically speaking, I already had a genetically... Like, my personality was already, I want to fucking entertain people. I want to make people laugh. That was already in me from the moment I was born. So this streaming thing was like fitting very easily. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just blabbering, man. Just blabbering. Like, I remember, true story. I swear to God, true story. Back in the day, there was a TV show. Let me put this down. Back in the day, there was a TV show in Germany, which I loved from death. It was called Giga Games. Every day, back in the day, man, 1999, 2000, 2001, the internet and gaming was very new. There was a TV show on the TV between 10 and midnight that no one was watching. And it was a gaming show. There was two guys on a chair, and they always, hey guys, we're gonna play 10 minutes of Battlefield, come watch us. And they just showed video games, and I was in love with that. So there was one of the first ever gaming channels ever in there. I was such a fan, man. I remember I have autographs from them and shit somewhere. And so what they did is that they had 3 tables, one for online gaming, one for single player, and one for modding. And every 10 minutes, the camera will go to one of the tables, and they're like, welcome back, guys. Today we're checking out a new mod, blah, blah, blah. So they play games and talk about it. And I remember, this is very, very old school. So one day, my parents had friends over for a party. And these friends brought their daughter with them, who was my age. I was like raised with her. I was like 12 and she was 11. And this reminded me of streaming. So I was like 12 years old, and me and this girl were taking a big piece of wood, like a monitor. Dude, I didn't have a PC. I'm 12 years old, right? In fucking 2000 and whatever. We take a piece of PC, and we're putting the 2 pieces of PC against a wall. And then we act like we have a keyboard. And me and the girl, we're still friends till this day. Me and the girl have been acting that we are the people in that TV show. Like, I was sitting on a piece of cardboard, and I was like, hello and welcome to Giga Games. Today we're playing Pokemon. Back to you, Lisa. Her name was Lisa. Hey, yeah, well, and I was 12 years old, and I already kind of was streaming in a way. You know what I mean? I feel like if you look at the biography of people, you always, like, it makes sense what they've become. Thank you, Doc Ryan. I'm just saying random shit here. So, back to the thing. Is success luck?
Pussy! Why do you care about success? You have a relatively large community listening to you. Nice income, nice GF. What do you want more to feel successful?
Thank you, Doc Ryan. And
legitimately curious, no judgment.
Okay, I will answer that. If I would have wanted to become a very successful lawyer, it would be ultra hard for me. Ultra hard. I would have to push myself and do stuff I don't want to do. I will fucking go through hell for this. But for me to become a big streamer, super easy. Like, it's nothing. It's like natural. And I think you need to have a natural disposition, you know, for, you know, like genetics or your personality or whatever. You know what I mean? If you enjoy what you do, you're gonna be good at it no matter what, and it's gonna be easy peasy. Can you call that luck though? You know, being ambitious is genetically a thing, right? Back in the day, I'm always a guy that thinks about back in the caves. How did it work? The guy who was ambitious back in the day was the one getting new inventions done, getting laid the most, getting his genes out the most. It's kind of normal. Why do I want to be successful? And that's actually very, very toxic. Very, very toxic answer, but it's just the truth. I was meeting an old friend yesterday after many years. We didn't meet each other for years. I was eating with him in a restaurant. I wanted. This is very wrong. This is not good. What I'm going to say now. Thank you, Medox. Thank you. I want to be successful for two reasons. Yeah. Reason number one is that, and I like that one though. That's not very toxic. I always liked that about me. I was raised in not so good environment. South Halle, ghetto, bad school, alcoholic father, mom, also uneducated. It wasn't very easy all the time. But I think, and I know this sounds arrogant, but dude, in life, yeah, something I learned. You gotta be arrogant in life. You gotta believe in yourself, man. No one's gonna wipe your ass. You gotta do it yourself. Wait, what? And I always felt like, and I think a lot of people in chat understand this, I always felt like I'm more intelligent than the average person. That sounds so arrogant, I know, but like in school and shit, I always felt like I can't do better than this. I'm a bit ahead of the average people in this school. Again, it wasn't a very bad school, full of fucking ghetto kids, man. And I always felt like, which is very human, I always felt like I'm special, blah, blah, blah. But here's the issue. For 25 years, and that made me very, that's also why I play poker and blah, blah, blah. Everything in my life makes so much sense with what I'm about to say now. And here comes, this is still the first thing. The second reason comes in a second. And so, I always, my entire life, had this feeling, and I think a lot of people in chat understand that and have the same. My entire life, I felt like, hey, I am more intelligent and better than the average Joe. I know, sounds fucking awful, but it's just what it is. That's the fucking world we live in, my god. But I could never show it. I never had the best grades. I was never the best looking. I was never the best in sports. I always had this feeling that I'm better than others, but I wasn't. I fucking wasn't, man. I never got anything done. I was always like cool and average. I sometimes had an A grade and shit, but I was never the best in something. And there was this composition of, hey, I can do it, but no, you're just a fucking normal dude playing World of Warcraft all day. And that brings us, everything is a circle. It comes back. This brings us back to this thing of me looking at successful people. I remember this one day I go home many years ago. I can actually tell you the year. Durch den Monsoon release date. In the year 2005. How old was I? 14? I go home. I lay in bed, I turn the TV on, and what do I see? I see Durch den Monsoon from Tokyo Hotel. You know, ich muss durch den. Look, I'm gonna show you. We really have time here today. I'm gonna show you. I go home and I see this. I lay down in bed, and this was literally the first day this came out, brand new. And I see this. I see this in the German TV, okay? And I'm laughing, right? I'm like, what is this cringy shit? Lol, what is this? Ha ha ha. Wait, there's a new version? 10 years ago. Oh, it's the English version. So, as you guys are doing right now in chat, you're all laughing. But I realized something. As I'm watching it, I realize, dude, I am... Here we go. This is just the truth of the world. After a while, after some months, I realized Tokyo Hotel is getting very successful. Everybody knows the story. Tokyo Hotel, millionaires, making a lot of money. And I'm sitting there with my friends on the schoolyard, and we're like, these cringy dudes, they look like girls, man, these emos, and I'm just a fucking loser without a girlfriend who plays World of Warcraft all day, while Tokyo Hotel is my age and makes millions. And I started to realize, man, I'm just talking shit about these people, and they're fucking making it, and they're fucking doing it, and I'm just fucking blah blah blahing, man. And so yeah, you always had this discrepancy. I wanted to be something special, and all around me I saw it, man. I saw people getting special. So the first reason to this answer, why do you want to be successful? To prove myself something. To prove I can do it. To prove... Look, I was such a fucking loser before the stream. It is what it is, man. Because I always tried to be something, and I never found it. For me, the thing that makes me a special human being was always to become a professional poker player. That's why I played so much poker. That's why I always say I wasn't addicted. I was just hunting a dream. I played so much poker because I thought this is my only way to be a special human being. A poker star. A good poker player. You know? And it's like my only way. That's why I did that so much. So that's the first answer. Why I want to be successful. Because I have to prove to myself I'm worth more than this. I'm not just a shitty cashier. I'm not just an average lawyer. You know? It sounds... There must be someone watching right now who's like, arrogant, you think you're better than others. Yeah, fuck off. That's what you gotta be in life, man. If you don't think like that, man, you can already... You're never gonna create greatness. That's what it is, man. Thank you, Kata. Thank you very much.
With what you're doing.
Like, I always encourage you guys to always look for greatness. Become great. In whatever profession. Art. I always say this. If you want to become a plumber, hey, okay, become a plumber. Being a plumber doesn't have a good status in society, but if you become a plumber, become a good plumber. Be the best plumber. Fucking study fucking toilets and shit, and be the greatest plumber the world has ever seen. That's something that I would always tell people. And these are people I respect. I respect people that fucking try in their profession. Like, if I have this lot lately, I'm trying to get a new door. Hello, are you a door maker? Yeah, I have a contract for you. Oh, you know, I'm kind of busy. Nah, maybe next time. Bye. Like, fuck you, dude. Obviously, this has risks. If you are like this and you never succeed, it gets you depressed. Like, I wouldn't say I was ever depressed, but I was sad. I was very sad. Obviously, this has big risks. If you want to be something special and it never happens, look at all the failed actors on this planet and shit and all this stuff. And here comes the second answer why I want to be successful, and that's a very toxic one. It's not healthy, it's not good. I try every day to turn that off, but I just can't. I want to show my enemies from the past that I'm better than them. It's like, this is like the one before, but more toxic. Like, again, believe me or not, I always... Dude, I was a skinny ginger. I was bullied a shit ton in school, which is... I don't cry anymore about that. It's fine. It made me stronger. I never could date girls because I was a shy ginger. I had a lot of people in life that trolled me and made fun of me and shit like that, blah, blah. And after all these years, I created a lot of hate for these people. And I'm still a normal human adult. Like, I can't go around fucking killing them. That's not gonna work in this society. So my only way to ever feel like superior to these enemies back in the day is to be more successful than them. Like, but it's not healthy. It's dumb. I shouldn't do that. Yesterday, my old friend said, you know, whenever I release merch, I post it on Facebook, which is so dumb. It's fucking dumb, right? I post on Facebook, hey, I just brought out t-shirts. I don't want them to buy this. But I know that some of these old bullies are on my friend list for some reason, whatever. And I want them to see this. I want this thought that they sit at home in their normal little life with fucking Karen and their little Kevin son. And he's like, wait, that ginger from back in the day has a merch line? What the fuck? That's what I want, man. I want that. I'm like fucking very hateful there. And it's not healthy. But I'm very much like that. It's really, really not good. It's not a good thing. But I want to see my old... I want to see my old bullies and be like, yeah, dude, I have a beautiful girlfriend, a beautiful life. I could beat you in a fight. I make more money than you. Fuck you. But you should live like that. It does make you happy. You have to be zen. You have to be very, very... But that's also a big reason why I want to be successful. I want to show haters that they can suck my fucking dick, man. Like, everything I say here sounds like cool and stuff, but it can also be very risky and very dark. It can be very dark. Because it all has a risk. If one day my stream dies and I'm gonna be an average Joe again, and then I see my old school bully from school driving a BMW, that's gonna hit me hard. It's gonna be like, ah, fuck, I fucked up. And this guy made it, even though he was a bully. You know, there's big risks in this stuff. Big risks. But hey, I like that risk. I like the weight on my shoulders, and I want this weight on my shoulders. I love it. It makes me feel alive more than ever. You guys, this stream made me feel more alive than ever before, man. That's for sure.
Okay.
Has Ralph a BMW? Okay. Again, this is just honest. I sometimes stalk old people on Facebook. It's fucking dumb. Like, sometimes, like, it's 1 a.m., I go in the toilet, I'm pooping, And I have my phone. I'm like, let's check Facebook. And I'm looking for my old enemies, and I want to see their pictures. I want to see, let me see your life. Let me see your life. And I know it's toxic. It's a poop stalk. It's fucking toxic as fuck. But it's just the fucking truth, man. Every fucking human being has dark sides on them. And anyone who says he doesn't is just lying. And these are my dark sides. I always compare myself to my enemies. Did you never bully someone? Yes, sure, man. Like I remember, like in 3rd grade, the whole class bullies one kid. I joined in, sure, obviously. But then later, I don't think I did anymore. But in the end, I always say this. It's very offensive to say this. I liked getting bullied in a way that, or when I mean bullied, I mean like a big spectrum of things. Like girls didn't want to date me because I'm a skinny, ugly ginger. Guys bullying me for how I look. Friends fucking with me because they aren't loyal to me. It's a big spectrum of bad shit. But I like this because all this stuff made me stronger in a way. A lot of people will understand this shit, man. It made me so much stronger. I always say this. There's this question. If you could meet your 12-year-old self, what would you do? If I would meet 12-year-old Tommy, I'd fucking punch him and tell him he's a shitty ginger. Look at this. What the fuck's wrong with you? Because I know the hate he creates from this is going to make him great one day. Is this bannable? Is this too hardcore? Is this too much? Lisa's going to tell me later. You can't... What are you doing? Like, I know a lot of people have issues when they get bullied and stuff. They become very depressive and suicidal. I get it. For me, personally, in this personal case, I don't want to generalize this. I wouldn't want to miss this experience. You know?
One-on-one me in Mordau. Suck my dick. Here, come on. One-on-one me in Mordau, Tommy. Be quiet, be quiet. Tommy, can you please play Imperator Rome? Oh, psh.